Now here, as you see, I'm working on the passenger side upside down on the floor pan. Doing this work right here is actually pretty fun. Now, just so everybody knows, the interior will be covered with embossing powder for the carpet. That's why I'm not really worried about the interior piece. Here, I'm actually getting ready to do like I did the other side, making the pieces to glue in place. Now here, I'm actually lining up a piece to glue in to know exactly how far to cut. This is, I'm going to say, was about my 6th piece I cut to that 4-pan pieces. Yes, I do make mistakes when I build pieces too. Everybody knows I do make pieces errors as well. So when I do make parts, I do sometimes mess up and I gotta go back and remake a part. But that's learning experience and learning curves. Now here I'm actually making the design pieces for the floor pan, just like the real cars has. Here I actually tape up the portion piece of it because I didn't want to get nothing on it. So right here you can see what I mean by when I made the strips. They're not perfect, but they're good enough to get the job done. They're wide enough, and the paint and everything I've been done, you won't even notice probably, except for when you watch this. Now as you can see, I came down, I bent it. Now I got easy working into the upper gap now. Now, you will notice that on the floor pan there is actually a little square piece in the middle of it. And as you can see right here, I actually applied that as well into the build. Doesn't matter if it's a real car on it, discard it. That's the way I look at it. Now here you can see we're actually start building up the ribs now, more and more, and going down the side. Remember, I'm going off of photographs, and I also have access to a real charger as well. And also, a real original authentic one off the show as well. And with materials such like that, back and forth, looking, having photographs of me of it, doing this, it pays off. I will say what card is, because I promise. The other thing I'm saying is that it actually helps out on weapon materials. Now here, I start working on a real frame piece now. I'll tell you right now. Just like in the frame, just like in the center, this kid has no freaking detail of anything of a stock charger by no means. So meaning from front to back of the chassis, I gotta completely retool the pieces to make them look stock and make them look street, like out of factory. And this has been taking this project so long, of all the detail going into it to correct the detail. Again, if you want a Daytona version or a stock car version of the Charger, the MPC 116 Dukes and Hazzard kit is a perfect kit to go with for race car kits building. They're perfect for those. But if you want a street version, no. Because I want just the kit. That is actually a very detailed kit for a race car and for a NASCAR build, and including a Daytona build. When it comes to a street version, acro version, you got a lot of work to do. Now here you see where I'm actually working not only on the floor pan, but I'm also working on the trunk area as well now. Now here it took a lot of work. I had to take a Dremel and a lot of time on the weekends and stuff. My family even watched me do this. They really helped me on this. Really taking and watching me remove black plastic, adding areas, gluing areas, setting areas, go back and remove a little more material here and there. It's labor of love, to tell you. I really do have a passion for building models and scale projects of all scales. And this here will actually show it. And here you can see where I'm actually working on that piece in the backseat area. And again, everything ties into the tunnel area. And at first I thought the piece was going down, but actually research, they wasn't really all the way into the tunnel area. Now here I'm actually getting to the rear of the car. And there is a big issue here. Now, I'll put this here for all you builders. To make a straight version of this car out of this kit, the back part of the car takes a lot of work. Now, the black piece is actually the kit piece that I actually cut out with drill. And here, I glued the rear valve panel in place. And there is actually some fitment issues, as you see. I'm not sure because of the different holes that they may bring them out of. I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. Well, on the sides, I actually had to add pieces of strips of the sign just to get them out where I want them to be at an angle like that. And I'll tell you now, that valve panel needed a little bit of work as well. Now here you see, right here. Now, if you look close, you see the tail panel is actually worked on too, because I did do work on the tail panel as well. I scrubbed the ducktail panel pieces in, the end cap trim pieces in place. Then I also took the in-depth tail panel that should be at, like on the Road 69 Chargers. They're not exactly shut down, they're actually inward. So I removed some plastic out of there as well. Now, what you see is I'm actually extending the frame piece in the back out to meet up with the end cap black piece. Now that black piece is actually right where the gap's at. Now that's how I gotta add into this piece right here as you're looking at it. Now that was actually a piece of evergreen that I actually grew in there to see how far out and what I need to do yet. Now if you look at the rear hump area, over the rear different entry, you see I got 3 pieces glued in place at different angles. The reason is the real stock cars is like the real Chargers are not up and down like that. That is very misleading right there. So therefore, on the real one they come up and down, up and over and out a little bit. They go way up and down. They don't do it like that. So here I'm actually correcting the issue to make it into a straight car. Again, some areas is being added to, but some areas is being removed. Now in the back I gotta add, as you see right here, which by the way is actually real fun when you get the hang of it. First I gotta add, then I gotta draw a line, then I gotta easy remove material and make it look right. Meanwhile, on the rear one, that rail just don't come up and over and down, it actually swings up and outwards a little bit and then down over the rear axle area, and out, down under, out across, and then it thumbs up a little bit. Which you can see right here, and get those angles right, it was actually the front piece of eyeballing it and drawing it. You see right there, right where the white ends at, you see the black is actually the kit. Right is what I added. Here is about 3 shades of gray that I actually put in here now so I can see what I was working on. Now here you get the idea of the design I'm going for. Now this here is actually what the street Charger frame looks like. I still have a little bit slightly more work to do because there is some dips that I gotta fill in and correct those yet. And here I put the kit chrome bump on it to see how it would look. And make sure it was actually fit in place and what I had to remove. And by chance I had to do a couple more hairs around the area to get it fit in place. And if you look, you can see where the valve panel is actually down a little bit on one side. That tells you right there about the fitment issues that I was having. But as you can see right here, though, most of the areas is actually lining up pretty good. Yeah, some of the work is required.